Welcome to Healthcare Sucks. I'm more of a semi serious point today about busing immigrants to these open border, open sanctuary states. Let's listen to this for a minute. You give your opinion when you're done, but I kind of felt like it was, hey, it's like Hillary Clinton when they had the interview. Are you going to accept during the debates? You're going to accept what happens. Yes, I'll accept whatever happens, I guess, as long as I win. He was joking, but he did accept it. Who didn't accept it and was a spoiled sport? Hillary. Bottom line. Okay? I mean, it's not so much that the left and the right are ridiculous nowadays. It's, let's refer it to baseball. It's called spoiled sport. You play by the rules, you live by the rules, you die by the rules. You don't get to bend the rules just because you win or you lose. That's ridiculous. That's why they are going to lose in 2020 because they think they can bend the rules. They don't treat the people good. And I'm not saying Mr. T is going to get it. I'm just saying somebody else will get it because they don't play by the rules. The rules are put there for both sides to abide by, unless you're a congressman or a senator. Anyway, check this out. Three, two, one.
President Trump weighing a proposal to bus immigrant detainees to sanctuary cities, triggering a Twitter battle between the president and Oakland, California Mayor Libby Schaaf. Some might recall the Democrat made headlines back in February after warning that Northern California residents, she told them about an impending ICE raid. This all comes as monthly apprehensions hit a 12-year high along the U.S.-Mexico border. Joining me right now is South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. He is the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee. He is a member of the Appropriations, Foreign Relations, and Budget Committees. And Senator, it is always a pleasure and honor to have you on the program. Welcome.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the border crisis first off, because we have news this week. In fact, President Trump's acting defense secretary says that more support from the U.S. military will be headed to the southern border. Patrick Shanahan would not say how many more troops would be needed to assist the Department of Homeland Security, but they are headed there as we are looking at 1 million apprehensions this year. What's your reaction?
Right. Well, 3 weeks ago, the Democrats were saying this was a manufactured crisis. Now they don't want these folks dropped off in Oakland or San Francisco. So the good news for the country is that both parties see this as a real crisis. If I were the president, I'd send military troops to the border as soon as I could in large numbers. But we're never going to stop this by just having walls and troops at the border. We have to change our laws so these people stop coming. There's a narrative in Central America that if you can get to America with a minor child, you will never get deported. And we have to change that storyline.
Yeah, I think this is a really important point that you make, which is why I want to get to the breaking news right now, which I know that you are going to deliver. You are on recess right now, but when you come back to Washington, you are planning to put together proposals to change the law. Can you tell us about that, sir?
Yeah, I'm tired of talking about this problem. I want to fix it. I think all Americans should want both parties to fix this problem. The president has correctly identified the crisis at the border. Now it's time to have a legislative solution. You need to change our laws for this to stop. So I'll be introducing a package, and hopefully with Democratic support, that will change our asylum laws. 90% of the people apply for asylum never make it, so the standard needs to change. We have a court decision called the Flores decision that says you can only hold a minor child 20 days. If a family comes here with a minor child, we release the entire family after 20 days because we don't have bed space, so we need to change that decision. And also we have a quirk in our law that if you're from Central America, you cannot be sent back home as a minor child because of a law on the books that prohibits sending children back from non-contiguous countries. So the only place that we can send a child back to is Mexico and Canada. We need to be sending these kids back to Central America where they come from. So I'm going to put a legislative package together right after the break. We're going to mark it up in the Judiciary Committee, and we're going to get on with solving this problem.
All right, so you're going to put this legislative package together, then you're going to bring it to a vote. That gets everybody on board, and we know where people voted. And so it will be on the record in terms of who stands where.
Yeah, I hope we do more than just vote. I hope we solve the problem. The administration is going around Congress.
And there you have it. Good or bad, there's going to be a proposal. I do want to add, take a look over at Shauna McFougal under McFougal Reports, where she does an interview with some Border Patrol guys and others. And you might hit McFougal News about 5 shows ago, give or take. There was actually things have been coming across the border that would scare you if you knew what they were. Let's just say things that go boom have been coming across the border. And luckily we've been catching that situation. You want to go back to the first term of Obama, the 3rd year, research that. There was some things coming across the border then too. So this has been going on for a long time. I think we've been dodging the bullet for a long time, so to speak. And there's also some commentaries, or let's call them YouTube truth reporters, that have done some research that shows that some of these guys are military that have been coming across the border. And there's up to as much as 20,000 military guys over here from other countries that have illegally came into our country. Why are they here? I'm going to let you think about that, and others. Let me know what you think at Healthcare Sucks. HealthcareSucks2015, gmail.com. And as always, healthcare just keeps on sucking. Troy out.